Hey everybody, I'm Jenny Harkleroad. I am the owner of Balanced You, where people hire us to reprogram their minds for ultimate success. Today we're talking about the answers being in you. Did you know you have all the answers to everything you need to know about your life? I was having an amazing interview yesterday with Dr. Warren Jacobs. He's a medical doctor turned kinesiologist. He's the one who introduced the power of the mind to me. And I was asking him, why do we spend $40 billion a year helping people overcome chronic pain? What is going on? Why is everybody in pain? And he said there's three things. He said, number one, it's our diet, which that doesn't surprise any of us, right? We need to eat real whole foods, which I love and I'm a huge fan of, which is why I wrote a book called 101 Things I Wish I Knew Before I Fed My Children, all about whole food eating. Number two, he said we need to move our body. In the past, they ate whole foods and they moved, they exercised, they did physical things, they weren't seated all day. And number three, we need to get in touch with who we are, because the answers are inside of us. And I was reminded of this with myself, with my healing, how I healed myself from chronic physical pain was literally to just get in touch with myself and my emotions and what had gone on in my past and what was currently going on, and to let all that stuff come up. I was subconsciously blocking it to protect myself, and instead it was causing physical pain. So at Balanced You, we see a lot of people with chronic physical and emotional pain. And how do we help them transform it? We help them tap into their subconscious mind and figure out what we need to reprogram so that they can feel better. And a lot of that is getting in touch with them. So many times we force ourselves to do things that we don't really love or we don't really want to do, or we don't say what we want to say or express how we feel. Sometimes we don't even allow ourselves to understand how we're feeling. And that protective mechanism is really, it's something that we learned, and this great doctor was talking to me about this. You know, as a child, we're told that if something goes wrong, you don't freak out and lose your mind about it. You stay calm and you deal with it. And while that's nice advice, we're more pleasant that way, all those feelings get trapped inside of us and they come out in ways we don't like. Chronic worry and anxiety and depression and health conditions, disease. And so my tip for you today, my idea for you today is, what can you do to get more in touch with yourself? How can you figure out what's best for you? I was just speaking with a client. We were trying to figure out her path in life. What's the best path? And you know what's amazing? The answers are inside of you, and you just have to allow them to come to surface. Now, thankfully, we have a process where we can help pull out those answers. And so we use muscle testing. We can do it remotely or in person, and we can figure out what the answers are. And so we had a great time going through. She was figuring out all the stuff about her life and her future and what she needed to do, because you can tap into your higher knowing and get those answers. So the answers are in you. Next time you're struggling, instead of going elsewhere for somebody else to help you, I want you to turn inside, and I want you to just close your eyes, and I want you to ask yourself, or the highest power that you believe in, what is the solution to this problem? And see what comes up and then act on it. You have the answers. You are divine and you are incredible. So take that power and put it to work for you to live the most joyful, happy life. I'm Jenny, owner of Balanced You.